everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Takers. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Bazooka.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's touch gloves.
36 minutes still ahead of them here, round 1 of 12. Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Smart counterpunch by Tucker.
There's no need to be on the inside.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number 1.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Tony comes in again, landing well. Halfway through round number 1. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Goes up top again. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That was not well targeted by Tucker. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. A hook for you and a hook right back. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bazooka. And a good counter by Tucker. Like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. A nice block by Bazooka. Solid counter punch by Tucker. Tucker's doing a very nice job here. I like how he's able to land some shots at longer range. It keeps him away from his opponent's power, but yet allows him to control things.
Well, first of all, he understands how to do those things. He's been trained in the gym. But he also recognizes what his opponent can't do. He understands that he has an opportunity to fight this kind of fight because he's got a slow-footed, cement-footed guy in front of him.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Very good, steady double jab there. Took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Move your feet.
Blocks it away. Lack of defense starting to be costly now. You can see that swelling.
Yeah, you know, the first thing you think about is he's going to get back to his corner. They're going to put that end swell on it. But he needs to get better defensively. Make sure that it doesn't get worse.
Committing up top now, he goes there again. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin.
Keep working the body.
Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Blocks away that headshot. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Gets rid of that body shot.
Keep the back off the rope.
Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Keep your hands up. Lead him to the punch. Get out of the way from those punches.
Halfway through this round. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Decide to trade there. Tucker's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it. He's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
10 seconds to go in this third round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Side, move your head.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Able to dismiss that body shot. He just missed that shot up top. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Halfway through this round here.
Keep moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Able to counter that attack.
Cover your head.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Keep that hand moving.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Fires right back at him. 10 clicks of the tuck. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Some advice for this situation, because he needs to fix what's ailing him now on the inside.
Well, it's his own fault. He keeps falling inside. You know, we talk about height, we talk about a wingspan. He has that, but to use it, you have to keep your feet set. That's where it starts. His feet, they're sliding in.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Tucker. Blocks the headshot. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. it's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. 10 seconds to go in this round.
Don't stay in one circle.
Good block by Tucker. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Able to dismiss it. Tucker's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Well, there he is on the outside, staying away from any danger, but still able to do what he wants.
Hey, Joe, so often we talk about the height, we talk about the length, but how about talking about patience? How about talking about discipline? He's using both those assets beautifully, staying on the outside, getting his kind of fight.
Well off the mark by Tucker. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Tucker. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement. You got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front. No head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Solid counterpunch by Tucker. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, Are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
He's got to know that the eye's getting worse. The swelling is really more pronounced right now, but I don't see any defensive changes.
And you know what? I don't see any urgency either. You just touched on it. I don't see him where he's starting to get to the place where, you know, he's firing at the kind of rate that you would want to see a guy firing back at when he's in such a perilous position right now. He has to know that this fight is close to being stopped. He's got to start acting like a guy that's at the cliff, and he doesn't want to go over that cliff.
Gets rid of that body shot. Bazooka's out of trouble there, getting away from that power shot. Hey, we all want to see power punches. It's good for the game. It's exciting. But we prefer to see them landed. I'm sure he feels the same way. He can't land any.
No, and the reason for it is the basement. You know, you can't have a top floor. You can't have a penthouse if your basement is not there. Well, he wants a penthouse, and his basement's not there. You know, his feet are way out of position. He's got to get into position, take steps, and then let it go. You know, he's just charging. He's launching the shots. He's falling in.
Good block. Tucker's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
That was not well targeted by Tucker. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Able to dismiss it. Putting him in position against the ropes. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good return fire that time. Able to get rid of that one. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Good way to protect the midsection. opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And a smart counterpunch by Bazooka. Of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Thunder. Tucker's defense clearly carrying things right now for him, but what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
Work from both men. They each got a shot in. Not able to land the headshot. Tucker's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
To go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Blocks that punch. To dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Well-targeted counterpunch by Tucker. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
away from one of his own by Tucker. Tucker's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Tucker. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good block by Tucker. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Off the rope.
That was not well targeted by Tucker. Now that's some fine work right there by Bazooka. End of the round here as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
He's working the net.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. A crushing two-punch combo by Tucker. Super three-punch combination by Tucker. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Tucker's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Did they throw some molasses on the mat? Because I just don't see him moving the way he was earlier in this fight.
No, well, he's definitely not, and he's going to pay a price for that as the time goes on.
Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. under with the left hand. He has found his groove with his right hand. Lands the counter. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pocket.
Oh! Bazookas stunned and staggered. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Bazookas down on the canvas. How will he recover from this? This is it. He's going after it right now. His man's been down. Now he's trying to get rid of him.
Well, this is a situation where use the jab, control range, don't get carried away, use the fundamentals, and get the knockout that way.
Tucker's doing a good job of just creating some space there, just pushing off. Solid counter punch by Bazooka. There it is! He is damaged badly then, and he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Firing off the uppercuts, great exchange. To go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody, oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good. It's gonna take a lot to rise up from that. What a body shot that was. Unbelievable that he's gonna continue on here. I don't even know how he got up.
And neither does he. He's on instincts now.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is.
Your winner, Tucker.
Tucker's your winner by unanimous decision tonight.
I'm not so sure it was unanimous. I had it a little bit close. I had a split decision, but had the same man winning.
All three judges in agreement here ringside. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.